What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and today it's a bit unusual because we're back on some more Ark Survival Evolved. So, if you didn't know already, this is the reason why I am on Ark Survival Evolved at the present moment in time, is that an update dropped for it which added S Plus to consoles. If you don't know what S Plus is, it stands for Structures Plus. It basically makes building in Ark a lot more easier, a bit more fun to do, a bit less frustrating, and you just get better designs out of it. Really cool, and that is why we're on it today, because we are going to be building the Pirate Ship 2.0. If you haven't seen where I've turned a normal raft into a pirate ship, that is an old video I did. It's on my channel. So yeah, I turned a raft into a pirate ship in Ark, and today we're going to be doing exactly the same, but this is going to be the Pirate Ship 2.0, which is going to be bigger, it's going to be better, it's going to be a lot more easier to build just because of Structures Plus. So we're going to get right to it. So boom, here is our pirate ship. Now the other one was a lot smaller than this beauty right here, and I mean a lot smaller, but it was also more difficult to build, which actually makes no sense. Well, it does if you understand how S Plus works. S Plus just makes everything so much easier. So this is a pirate ship I'm going to be showing you how to build today. It just looks so good, so good. So basically, that's it. I hope you're going to enjoy the video, but that's what we're going to build, that beautiful pirate ship there. So without further ado, mortals, actually I'm going to take my chest piece off because I know that I'm going to be flying around a lot and I don't want it to happen. Let's get right to it. So, mortals, the first thing you are going to need to do is obviously get a raft of some kind, either the motorboat or the raft, the normal raft. I am using the motorboat for this one, just because you can fit more stuff on it. It has extra build height and extra build length, so make sure you keep that in mind. Now, if you have seen my other one where I've created the pirate ship, this is going to be an upgraded version to that, so it's going to be bigger, it's going to look hopefully better because we now have S Plus on console. So if you need to know the basics, you need to go and watch that video kind of first. I'm going to go over most of the basics anyway, but as you can see here, I've already started off. I wanted to know how much length I could really get, and this is what you really need to know, because then you can decide how big you want your pirate ship to be. Now at the moment, from this foundation right here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be similar in that direction. It's going to be 6 that direction as well. So that's a pretty big ship you're going to be creating. Now if you are using the wooden raft, it's going to be a little less, and the build height isn't going to be as big, so it might look a bit odd, but I'd stick with the motorboat. So the first thing you're going to need to do, you're going to need to get these foundations down to the sort of similar height of the actual raft, so it doesn't look so bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get rid of all this because we don't need it at the moment. And yes, that is a glitch that happens, so this was just to show you, so don't worry, I can get rid of these like this. As you can probably tell, I am actually using creator the creative mode at the moment. So anyway, what we're going to need to do, place your first foundation. It's got to be roughly in the middle, and try and set it out as far as you possibly can. Now this isn't the first one I did, that is the first one I did, so I'm going to show you exactly right now. Let me demolish this. This is my first foundation that I put. It's really close to the edge and it's sort of in the middle. Now it's very hard to get it precise, but you can do it really easy. So now we just need to shrink these, well, not shrink them down, move them down so they're closer to the raft's surface. So how to do this, the glitch or an exploit or a trick you can do, whatever you want to call it, it's really simple. Place a pillar inside the foundation, and make sure you're doing all this with thatch, by the way. Ceiling foundation on there, then make sure you get another pillar, but it needs to snap to the roof, as you can see, there's several different snap points. You need to be careful. You need to make sure it snaps to the roof, just like that, as you can see. Now you can bring up another foundation, and as you can see, it's actually lowered it, not by a lot, but it has lowered it, and that is what we are going to be needing. And now with S plus, we can just pick up most of the stuff that we have just put down, and I'll put that down too late, but we don't need that. We get rid of this foundation, so we just got this one, and then we just start the whole process over again. Really easy. Like I said, make sure this snapping to the ceiling, the thatch ceiling. There we go. I've got lower again. Now pick this up. Pick this up. Now the reason I'm doing that with thatch, just so you're not wasting so many materials, it's best to do the base out of thatch. Now I am going to hover over. See, now this could be perfect. You could go lower if you so wish, but I'm going to leave it there. I think that's handy for what we are going to do. So now, all the other foundations, just like so. Put all of them around there. Now, to get the length of what you need it and what you want it to be, the trick is you need thatch ceilings. Okay? You want thatch ceilings, just like this. So we can get rid of this. Like so. Get your thatch ceiling, and I'm going to show you the trick. You can just keep putting these down. But now look, the thatch foundation will actually snap underneath the thatch ceiling, and this is how you get so far out. So cover it just like this, and I know you can't see most of the time, but it's pretty easy. They usually snap straight under the ceilings, so it's pretty darn easy to do. So we've gone, what, 2 more out here. I don't know how big I really want this. Let's do some more here. If I can actually show you right there. Let's see how far we can actually go out here. So we place our foundations under the ceilings. That is what I am doing now. So this is basically as far as we can go out. We can't really go any there, because if we if we try to place a wall here now, I've got loads of stuff in my inventory. Just place it there. If I put a wall, try and put a wall here now, it won't snap there because there's nothing supporting it. And foundation under this one, it doesn't work. So you don't want that one. You need to pick that one back up because you don't want that one. Now do exactly the same thing on the back of your ship slash boat, whatever you want to do it. Really, really good when we're done with it. So what you want to do now is just go around and delete or demolish all of the thatched ceilings. So there we have it. We have got our flat surface. Now we need to replace basically all of these. There we go. A complete wooden surface. This is going to be the base of our boat, but we need to make it look a bit more like a boat, so we're going to need it to curve in every now and again. But luckily enough, now we have these guys, square foundations. So if we can come to a point where we want our boat to come in and get the nose of a boat, we're going to do this. Now, I know it overlaps, but you need to do this. Make sure you follow this correctly, because otherwise it won't work. Even with S Plus, it's still a bit janky on consoles, so yeah. I know it looks like it's overlapping, but they really need to overlap here. They really, really do. So now, we can get access to the ones we want. Probably just fell through there, but there we go. I'm flying anyway. So now we're going to get the shape that we want. There we go. We can bring it in to a point. Right, now this is going to be the hard part, because it doesn't tell you. There we go. This is what we want. And I know that's hovering. Don't worry. We're going to be fixing that in a second. We're just going to be placing some more of these down. Really, really easy peasy. Now you can put a point at the end of this one if you so wish. Just like so. Then go around, demolishing all the nasty square ones. Just like so. Now, it's entirely up to you if you want a pointed boat, or you can just leave it flat if you want to, but I think it looks a bit better like this. Make sure we got the foundation here. And then, boom, there we go. We got the point of our little ship that we're going to have right here. That's really, really easy. In the old times, we had to place fence foundations down, and it was just really annoying because it wouldn't snap properly, and you'd be there forever trying to sort this little point out, and it's just really, really annoying. Now, if you want to do like the similar thing to the back, just to make it a bit less square in the back, you can go and do so. Just do this. That one didn't place quite right for some reason. And now it's kind of messed up what we've got going. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. Run along and destroy all the nasty square foundations, because we no longer want them. Aha, that's where it went wrong then. This is where it went wrong. Now, I know if you try and come back to this and you try and place a normal triangle foundation, it will not work. That is something that I have found out. You cannot place these like this. It's a bit odd, so make sure you're doing it the way I do it. If you do run into a problem like this, there is an easy fix. A normal foundation and snap it. As you can see, it won't snap in the middle. Snap it to either sides, just like this. Place another one, if it'll let you, like this. Get your thatch. Make sure you got thatch ceiling. Then you can actually place your thatch underneath it, just like so. So now you got that. Now, if we could see what we're actually doing, maybe if I place wooden one, we can actually see. There we go. And now we can actually snap that into the middle. So don't worry, there is ways around if you do mess up. So do not worry about it. Do not worry. And there we go. Now we've got some curvature going on at the back of the ship. It makes it look a bit nicer when we try and finish it all off. But there you go. That is the base of the boat. Looking really, really cool. Now, I know these foundations are messed up, but we have got another trick that they added. If you walk over every foundation, you can actually switch them to the block version so they look like the other foundations. But if you can't be bothered with that, you can just easily do this. You can just place walls right there. It doesn't quite match them, as you can see. But if you didn't want to go around switching them all to block, that is what you could actually do. And for some reason it's... No. Why aren't you... I want the wall, my dude. Can I have the wall? Ah, it's not giving me the wall. So what I'm going to do, just a little trick here. Put that away. I know that got rid of a lot, and it shouldn't have done, but oh well. Really easy fix. Just do this. And do that, and you're done. Pick up the thatch ceiling. There we go. But I am actually going to switch them all to block, just because I think it looks better. So boom, there we go. We got it all covered, looking really nice. And then we basically just start building on Immortals. Just start building. So we're going to start off at the front of the for a front comments. So there's no gaps in the wood whatsoever. Cool. Two, you could actually add some character to your ship. Some pillars to the front of your ship. If you wanted character, all you'd have to do is place a fence foundation right out the corner, and that's it. Then you could just place whatever you wanted. If you want to know how to do it, you can use these. I'm going to show you real quick. These normal ones right here, and the only problem is they do kind of mess up everything because they've got multiple snap points, as you can see, either right on the edge or right in, and it's annoying. Now we have got some more useful ones, but I don't think these don't actually snap to anything, so they're kind of useless to do on anything else other than making walls around your base. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to use them. I could try and make it look a bit better, but like I said, it's a snap points that I don't particularly like with the fence foundations. They don't snap properly. Look, as you can see, there's just... Right, let's see if this will work the way I want it to work. Does that work? Okay, that's not too bad. But as you can see there, we can now put pillars on to give it a bit more character. You've also got to do the same over on the other side as well. Roughly in the similar place. As you can see, there we go. Now we can just put a pillar on there, a pillar on there. But yeah, you could do that at the front if you so wished. But I don't think I'm going to. So let's just finish this off, shall we? We're a bunch of walls. I know the glare is kind of terrible, Mortals. I am really sorry, but they're taking the commands away from us on console to get rid of the glare and everything. It's kind of frustrating, but there we go. There's our top. As you can see, it's actually turning into a ship. Now you don't have to have this one like 3 deep like I have. You can have it 2 deep or even 1 deep, but I'm hoping it'll look good with the rest of the ship. So now we have got triangular ceilings, which is fantastic. Look at this, so easy. And we don't have to mess up right in the middle. I know it gives you, the textures are a bit weird and they don't match up properly, but what are you going to do about it, really? You can only ask for so much, and they can only give us so much. There we go, look at that. Easy peasy. That was... So now we have the front of our ship looking really nice, really tasteful, just looking good all around. Now, I think we're going to need some windows in here. We need to let in some kind of light here. We just have to. So, now it's basically up to you how you want to design your ship. It really is. You can follow me if you want with everything, but you don't really have to. This is a thing with the ship. It's your ship. You design it how you see fit and how you want it to look. So you can place all these windows and walls wherever you want. I don't actually want that one there, so let's pick that one up. I'm going to go with a different kind of design here, if I can. Because I'm going to put the windows on the corners right here and see how that looks. That looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. So now we're going to need some angled bits, as I call them. We're just going to replace the thatch stuff so we can move along. So we'll put that there. So these what I don't like, because look at the gaps in that. That's horrible. Thought they would have fixed this by now. But nah. See, on one side it's alright, but on the other it just creates tons and tons of gaps. It's horrible. Need a walkway across here. Make this super wide, just like that. Looking good already. Really, really easy. Now, steps could be helpful and probably useful right here. And as you can see, we can actually have wooden steps. We can have stairs. This looks so much better than having just them ramps all the time. Just looking horrible. I think these look so much better. But if you don't agree with me at the end... Are you kidding me? Come here, you. Pick up. I love this pickup feature. Up there. If you don't agree with me at the end, you can always change it more. Because you can always walk up to these and you can switch it to ramps just like that. Or you can just switch it back to stairs just like that. But I think these are going to look a bit better. I really do. It makes the ship a bit more open. I don't know. I like it. So yeah, we've got our stairs leading up to this bit. Now, we're going to need this bit. Just like this. We're going to... This is where the hard part comes in. We get that on the outside. That is fantastic. We need some more stairs right here. Put some right there. Put some more... Actually, let's do the walls, because the walls are tricky. They really are. I don't think people understand how tricky these guys can actually get. And now I haven't... Hey! Okay, you see this one? This one's placed the wrong way. And it's not very nice. That's why you get this flickering. You always get this flickering when you try and do a ship. Right, there we go. Right, done. Looking good, looking good. Place some more stairs on either side. Looking absolutely fantastic right now. So this is like the basis of our ship. Now, you can always cover these stairs up just like that. Just make it look a bit better. Just like so. Looking really cool. And our ship is coming together really, really nicely, if I do say so myself. Now, like I said, ship design is entirely up to you mortals and what you want to do with your ship. But I want to try something. I have tried it on a few different ships. And yes, you saw me just build this. This is a wooden fence. Because usually these can't fit properly on a ship. They just can't, and they don't seem to go well. Now, I can't actually do this either. This structure is too high above the platform. But if we bring it in, look, it's weird. Why? That's weird, because I didn't go that extra foundation out. So this should just fit normally. But it doesn't, so it's kind of annoying. So if you want, you can try and maybe take this layer off and try and fit that dino gate. I think it might be a better way, especially if you're trying to transport animals this way, to do that. It'd be really, really handy. But like I said, ship design is entirely up to you mortals. So now we can just finish the rest of this off. Now, like I said, windows and walls are entirely up to you mortals. All depends on how you feel about them. But if you want to, you could place double doors at the back of these. Just like so. Just to make them like this. Now, I know ships don't usually have doors at the back of them. I know this. Don't go angry at me in the comments. But I think this... it's just easier when you're trying to get stuff in and out. That double doors is so much easier. Now... I know they don't look like double doors. They actually blend in pretty darn well. So I'm going to put some windows on the back here as well, just to let some more light in. Boom. Boom. Now, if you wanted to, you could go up another layer and add like another deck in, if you so wish. So when I mean go up higher, I mean like this. Just like so. Ooh. Maybe some more windows to make it look a bit better. Just like that. And you could actually make this into like a captain's quarters if you so wish to, because you could put some flooring here. We need our triangle bits at the moment just to finish this off. So yeah, a bit like that. These is the tricky part because you've got to put some of these in, just like so. Because the captain quarters is usually like kind of under the stairs on pirate ships. Then we're gonna need another double door, I think. Here, oh, that placed really nicely. Finish this off with some more of this stuff. It's coming along quite nicely. Okay, I doubled that one. I didn't mean to. And booyah, basically. And then if you want, you can go up another level. Well, not up another level, but you can put stairs on here so you have access. Now you can swap these stairs around. You don't have to place them in the places I place them. Like I said, it's all about messing around and having some fun. Coming up with new designs. I've come up with a lot of different designs. This one, place that there, just to make it look a bit better. And as you can see, our ship has actually come out really, really nicely. I know this is only like the basics of it yet. We haven't put masts or anything up, but as you can see, this boat is actually turned out really, really nice. Now I'm thinking about maybe putting some windows over here as well, just to let in a bit more light. But that's entirely up to you. But okay, we need safety on this little pirate ship of ours, so we need some railings. So let's just add some all the way around. Looking really good. And yes, you can actually snap railings to these stairs. I just wanted to show that off to you mortals, just in case you didn't know. I didn't want that to happen though. Just in case you mortals didn't know, you can now snap the railings. This, when you use the stairs, really, really nice. They don't exactly fit right, but I think it looks better than just having it open all the time. So, boom, boom. Just like so. Coming along really nicely. I think this is probably one of my best looking ships that I've done, just because of S+. Made it so much easier to do, and you can do it so much faster. Oh wow, that doesn't really want to stay. Wow, just managed to snap that one there. That one there. No, I know it don't. Ooh, that you're a weird one. Why did you place so much higher than all the rest? There we go, that's better. Now, like I said, I know they don't match, but there's literally nothing you can do. I just think it looks a bit better. But you can also do this on the insides as well. Just like so. So you have railings both sides. Boom and kaboom. Look at that. I think that's looking pretty nice, don't you mortals? If you agree and you're liking this so far, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and share it with everyone you know. So yeah, that's the basis of our ship. We got our basis. And that's basically all we need. Now, we just need the sails and everything else. And the sails are kind of the tricky parts. So the thing are these flag poles, call them. They're flags. These up as best as we can. Now this is kind of tricky to do. This is like the finesse part, where you've got to get these just right, just so they look half decent and you don't really mess them up. So I'm going to try and go with this triangle formation that I've got going right here. But don't forget, you can go in orbital cam, zoom out, and then move all around if you so wish. So as you can see, this is way off right now. I need to move a bit down. Do you reckon that's a little bit better? Like I said, this is like the hardest part. To me, this is the hardest part. Trying to place all the sails down to make sure they're looking rather good and nice. Now, if you want, you can have these like intersect. Sorry, not oversect. Intersect. So there's literally no gap in the middle. But you don't have to, like I've just done. There's just the puny sails, and even you don't really even have to have them there if you don't want to. It's the big sails that you got to be thinking about. And when I mean the big sails, I mean the big masts that they usually have. Now I know different sized boats have different sized masts. So there's going to be a mast there, I think. I think we should really put one at the back as well. I don't know how high I want these. I really don't. And I want to experiment with these because there's like literally nothing else we can do apart from that. Because otherwise we're going to have to use these big bulky ones, and then you're going to have to go and get some catwalks. Like so, like we got right now. And they're going to be snapped to either edge of this. Just like so. Just so you can place your little flags on to make them look a bit more like a mast. Like I said, this is the real tricky bit. We've got to get it perfectly straight. We've got to go to the edge. Let's bring it up. Come on. Just like this. Swing it around. Can we bring it a bit more forward? Just like that. Awesome. Yes, I know I'm flying as well. You know what? I should really put these flags in a better spot. Just to make it a bit easier. Just like so. So I can bring them out. That didn't work. That did not work for what I wanted it to, and now I've messed up my entire flag placement. Right. What about if we go here? No? No, you're not going to let me? I'm going up and down, up and down. I really need to walk more than anything. But I think we just about got it there. I'm going to try and place these on the edges, just like so, mortals. So you have no gaps in your sails. So I think that's going to be roughly about right. Let's get another flag out. We're going to move over to the right here. Do exactly the same. Place it right there. That's part of our sails. Now we need to go back and try and get these just right. If we can just line these up perfectly. We're going to Obracam. Step back a bit. See, this is the hard part to me. Trying to get these angled just right, just so they look really nice and set, and they actually look like a sail. Now we got to do the same on this side. This is the problem. We got to get the roughly about the same angle that we got on the other side. So we got to zoom out a lot. Push this forward. Right, now, do you reckon that is the same angle? Like I said, it's really hard to tell, but I'm going to place it anyway. Looking really, really cool. But that is like the general gist of what you're going to need to try and set up your sails. And you can make these big and elaborate. But I'm going to do most of these off camera. And I'm back, mortals. And I have finished all the sails to some reasonable degree that they look really, really alright. Not really, really good, just really, really alright. So I'm gonna show you through it all just so you can see how I done it. So no one complaining, oh you didn't show this and you didn't show that. So we're gonna turn around and boom. Here we have our ship. With all its sails done to some degree. Even got a crow's nest up there. I'd like a circular one, but you don't get circles in this game. But yeah, so we got our front sails. I changed them up a bit from where I put them over here. I did put them here somewhere, but they didn't look right to me, so I changed them. So I added this little triangular box here. It's really easy to do, mortals. Don't bother. You can put this triangular box in yourself. It's really not hard. normal ceiling, as you can see. All I've got is a pillar through it. Then on top of the pillar, you just put the triangle ceiling on it, and you can create this whole entire box. This is how I did it. Because then I put one flag on top of the box, right there. That's where the pole is. Then I put 3 of the flags around it, just so we got that little nice look to it, looking pretty cool. Now I need to put some finishing steps on here because I haven't put any ladders, and that is what we need. So let's back out of here. Let's go to structures, wood. Now you can either have rope ladders or normal ladders. Doesn't really matter. Whatever type of ladders you want. There's 3 different types of ladders. So you got these ladders, which you can place on there, and just have like this. For some reason I can't climb. Pick up road ladders. I can't actually climb on these, so that was a waste of time. Normal ladders, just like these bad boys here. These ones we can actually climb. As you can see, the flags here. 3 normal flags. I showed you how to place them. Then I showed you how to place this flag right here and that other one. But I also placed a flag right on the corners of these. As you can tell, right there, they're all lined up pretty nicely with all the curves and everything, looking really, really nice. These 2 do overlap, but it's still really nice. So we need to place a ladder there, just so we can go up even more. Then up here, it's a normal ceiling with the triangular ceilings. Now these triangular ceilings don't particularly stick out of the sails, which is really, really nice, but it allows me to put 3 extra sails on here. As you can see, this is 1 stick. The other stick's actually inside the flags, but I've got 1, 2, 3, just like I did on the row down the bottom. Then I just put these on the sides, as you can see, just to make it look really, really nice. And then I just went all the way up and created the crow's nest, which I still need to put ladders to. So you can get off this one if you want, and should probably have the ladders all the way up, but like I said, it's entirely up to you what you do. You can put different ladders on these if you want to, but let's connect all of them up. So now you can get straight to the crow's nest. And then the back sails, basically just the same as the front sails, but I only did 1 ladder. No, 2 pillars high with a normal ceiling, nothing spectacular. And no, they're not the ones I wanted. And they're not even the ones I wanted. God damn it! Well, we don't need them all the way up. We can just pull them there, and you can add whatever you want onto here, mortals. You don't have to keep following my rules and everything. You can literally decorate it the way you want it to. As you can see, I've actually changed this around. I had the stairs on the outside, but now I've put the stairs so you can on the inside, just because this kept getting in the way every time you kept coming in and out, and it's kind of annoying. But this is kind of the captain's quarters. You can put a table, maybe a couple of chairs in here, make it look really nice. And I've just finished some stuff off as well underneath here. I've boxed in like the stairs right here to make it look really nice. I've also boxed this little pillar in that was sticking out here, just make it look a bit better. So there we have it though. That is the pirate ship. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy your new pirate ship. If there's anything else you want me to try and do on a raft, please let me know, and I'll happily try it. I love building an ark, especially now that we've got S+. It just makes it so much easier to build and everything else. Just looking really cool. And I know this is probably... yeah. I've just backed it up right onto the beach so it's in and out really, really quick. But yeah, and I'll happily experiment on rafts and stuff, because this pirate ship is really good. I've also made a cruise ship that I also did it in 3 parts, because that cruise ships was absolutely massive. This video is really long. I'm really sorry, but I didn't do any speedy up bits, so you could follow exactly everything that I can do. I did, but yeah, hope you enjoy, mortals, and I'll hopefully see you either in the next video or the next live stream.